Hi and welcome back to the garden. In this video we're going to be showing you how to grow cornflowers from seed. The annual cornflower is a wildflower and it's native to the Mediterranean areas, but it's commonly grown over many centuries as a wildflower in cornfields. So that's where the common name of cornflower comes from. This plant is really easy to grow, very trouble-free, low maintenance, and is a really good wildlife plant. The flowers are quite unique, like a ruffled kind of flower, and they come in shades of blue, white, pink, and also like a crimsony red. Seeds can be sown direct or in pots from around March to May, and you can also sow these plants in the autumn for earlier flowers. We sow seeds in module trays and we sow one seed per module, and we cover the seeds up with vermiculite, but compost can be used or even grit. I find the seeds so fascinating because they remind me of little paintbrushes, so they're quite a unique seed. Once the plants have grown sufficient enough, we pot them on into larger pots. Once the plants are quite larger, we'll then get them planted in their final growing position, and at that point we'll then either plant out in the border or into containers. We've done both over our times of growing these. Planting out larger plants for us is the best way to avoid them getting devoured by slugs. So the larger the plant is, the more hardier it is, the more able it is to withstand the ravages of a slug, because they can be susceptible to these. Now all cornflowers will need a sunny position in free draining soil, and they're also really good on poor soils too. So this collection of plants we have on the table are two different sowings. As you can see, these are much more advanced than these are. These were sown in the autumn and overwintered, and these little ones were sown in March. So as you can see, there's a very big difference, and at the very tips of these, they're going to start to form the flowers. So these are, if you want to have early flowers, I do suggest sowing these in the autumn too, because we can get flowering much sooner. It's going to be another good few months before these are going to be at the point of where these are now. Flowers will come on the ones sown in the spring at around June time, and they usually flower for maybe up to 3 months. They do have a finite time in flowering, so especially when you've got two different types of sowings like we've done, the autumn and the spring sowings, you're going to get flowers for a much longer period. And to keep the flowers coming, you need to deadhead the spent blooms. Cornflowers also make excellent cut flowers. The long stems that you get, perfect for putting into vases, and they're also great for beneficial insects. So things like bees, butterflies. We often see bees in particular going around these kind of flowers and getting all that rich nectar and pollen. They're often included in wildflower mixes along with poppies, oxeye daisies and other wildflowers. They do make an excellent wildflower mix. The flowers are also edible, so you can add them to salads, and the colours of these make a wonderful vibrant colour for a salad. And you can also put them and decorate cakes and biscuits with these. I've seen that done before, and it's a wonderful way just to add a bit of colour to something that maybe would be normally quite bland. We like to collect the seeds from these and grow on new generations of plants, and this is what these are from. These are homegrown from seeds we collected last year. Now these ones are from the black ball variety, so these are quite new for us. We've not got any of them flowering last year, so this year we'll be collecting the seeds of these in the autumn. These can be collected on a dry day when they're ready to be taken off the plant and stored in paper envelopes, and you can sow it in the autumn that year or save them for the following spring. They can also self-sow, so you might find a few seedlings popping up here and there around where you grew the parent plants as well. So cornflowers are excellent, easy plants to grow from seed. They have got a magnitude of uses, and they're also good for pollinating insects. So what is not to love? If you've never grown them before, please do give them a go. If you like cornflowers and this video, please give us a like. Please also consider subscribing. Please drop any comments in the comments box below, and we'll see you very soon on the next video. In the meantime, please do take care and happy gardening.